So if you've been watching my videos for the past couple weeks, you know that I've been praising Black Adam and I've been praising Dwayne Johnson for his handling of the release of the movie. I've been praising Dwayne Johnson because he has handled his release of his movie a lot differently than all of the other Hollywood elites, Hollywood actors handle the release of their movie, and that continues here. A lot of people are trashing on Dwayne Johnson because he's trying to lie and spin his, DC film profits, his Black Adam profits to seem a lot more positive than they actually are, which they aren't profits at all. In fact, I believe it's going to be somewhere between a $50 to $100 million loss for DC, which is pretty crazy, but if you look at the budgets for the movie, I think it was around $190 million for the actual budget of the movie, and then you add on another 100 million, maybe even 150 million for the marketing of the movie, and who knows what other expenses, who knows what other reshoots they had to do for the movie. It could have added another 20 to 30 million dollars on there, so it's not going to end up making a profit. If you look at all of the reports, if you look at all the projections, it's not going to end up making a profit. And a lot of people are trashing on Dwayne Johnson because he's trying to spin this loss, which I don't know why even it says profits here. He's trying to spin this loss into something positive. But yeah, he's not handling it well. He's not handling it as he should. This isn't how you should handle a loss when it comes to the box office. But if you look at how all the other Hollywood actors act whenever they have a loss at the box office, if they were the skin tone, I'm not sure what race Dwayne Johnson is. If I had to guess, I would say like Hawaiian or something like that. But I'm not sure what his nationality is, I should say. I don't know what the hell to say on YouTube anymore, man. But I don't know where he comes from. But I would venture to say that if anybody else with his skin complexion would star in a movie that loses money, they would probably go with the race route and say people just don't want to see anyone but a straight white male in leading roles. That's why they won't go see this movie. Dwayne Johnson isn't doing any of that stuff, and he hasn't done anything along those lines for any of the promotion, for anything that he's done revolving around Black Adam. He hasn't done anything like that. He's done the complete opposite, in fact. A lot of these people, they just want to please the studios. They just want to please the bigger corporations. Dwayne Johnson has said, screw all the big corporations, screw the critics, screw everything in Hollywood. I'm here making good movies for the fans. That's all I care about. He's looked at the Rotten Tomatoes scores and posted them on Twitter, not the critic score, because screw the critics. Dwayne Johnson says screw the critics. I say screw the critics. No one likes critics but critics and the people who they give good reviews to. But Dwayne Johnson said screw the critics. I only care about the audience score. So thank you guys so much for going to see the movie. Thank you for supporting the movie. And thank you for giving us a good score on Rotten Tomatoes. Because that's all I care about, is the fans enjoying the movie. And now he's spinning it in a way that, look, I don't agree with. I don't think that you should try to manipulate the numbers to try to seem like it's making money that it isn't. But it's a lot better than other people would have handled this situation. Let's see what he says here. The hierarchy of power in the DC universe isn't looking like it's changing or even being nudged by Black Adam. The film is a loser for Warner Bros. Theatrically that is poised to cost them tens or possibly hundreds of millions in cold hard cash once its theatrical run finishes. Star Dwayne Johnson, however, isn't sweating the heat. That's another thing that I'll say about DC. Not only is Dwayne Johnson for Black Adam handling this extremely well, but also I feel like DC and Warner Bros., when it comes to DC content, they're trying. They're attempting to make better content, whereas studios like Disney and others similar aren't even trying to make better content. They're just staying on the trajectory that they're on, which is not a good one. Everyone can see it. It's not just Black Adam that's losing money. It's most of the Disney things that are being released are losing money, which it seems like Disney is kind of dominating the box office in terms of the volume that they're releasing these movies. Everything that they're releasing is losing money, and they're going to lose more money with Indiana Jones 5, which I think I have a video coming about later on. I think I have a video coming out about that later on today as well. They're going to lose money there too. They're losing money with everything. At least DC is out there trying to make some money, trying to make the good decisions when it comes to the leadership, and Dwayne Johnson is trying to make this seem positive, whether you agree with it or not. The revelation comes to us from Variety, which reports Black Adam is estimated to lose between 50 million and 100 million, if not more. The film has a price tag of 195 million with a nearly equal marketing cost of 100 million, grossing 384.6 million worldwide so far. That's tough. That's not good. Obviously, I don't need you to tell me that, or you don't need me to tell you that, but that's not good. 384.6 million, not good. Without a Chinese release, so it has yet to break even. That's tough. And I'm somebody who, like I said, I've been praising Black Adam. I've been praising Dwayne Johnson's handling of the release of the movie ever since it came out. And I'm saying that it's a huge success for DC. Never said it would be a financial success. I don't believe I did. Maybe I did, but that's not really what I meant. If I did say that, I'll bite the bullet on that. It's obviously not a financial success. What I was saying is, even if it's not a financial success, this is still a big success for the future of DC and for the future of Hollywood, because it shows that a studio can still make movies that are purely for the fan enjoyment and doesn't have any agendas being pushed in it. And it shows that they will hire actors who also don't care about pushing agendas. They just care about making good movies. Dwayne Johnson clearly just cares about making good movies, and obviously he wants to make money too, because nobody wants to work for free. But he clearly cares about making good movies and doesn't care about pushing an agenda, which is a huge W and a huge sign of what's to come at DC. Hopefully. Not very hopeful thinking, very wishful thinking, but hopefully that's what I've been saying. The amount to break even was set at $600 million, but the superhero auctioneer is expected to make only around $400 million when it's all said and done. It will continue to to face stiff competition this holiday season from Avatar: The Way of the Water and Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, and is already available on digital, so the battle is steeply uphill. Yeah, it's not gonna break even. It doesn't seem like. 50 million loss, that's tough, and that's on the low end. It could even make $100 million loss if it's really bad. If it's on the high end of the losses. Warner is standing by their picture, according to variety sources at the company, and disputes the bleak numbers. The studio thinks Black Adam will even break even, although they have to lower their expectations and declare breaking even at $400 million mark or $450 million. They'll have to rely on video on demand and at-home video sales, which at best should bring in another 25 to 35 million. Here's Dwayne Johnson's tweet. Waited to confirm with financiers before I shared this excellent Black Adam news. Our film will profit between 52 to 72 million. Fact, almost 400 million worldwide. We are building our new franchise step by step. First, Captain America did 370 million for the DC future. I agree with him. I don't agree with him comparing Captain America to Black Adam, because Chris Evans was not on the same level as Dwayne Johnson is as a movie star whenever Captain America first came out. So I don't agree with that comparison financially, but I do agree with the comparison in terms of the narrative building of the DC universe, in terms of the building of the universe. I think that's a spot on comparison. You know, I think that the DC universe is possibly building the foundation for what could be a new MCU, for what could overthrow the MCU, because the MCU is just going steeply downhill right now, and there's no doubt about it. But yeah, when it comes to the comparison between Black Adam and Captain America 1, I just don't think it's there. Black Adam needs to be making a lot more money than it is right now, and the pandemic just isn't an excuse anymore. I'm not sure why it didn't make money. I couldn't tell you. Let me know in the comments if you know why it didn't make money. I don't know, because I thought it was a pretty good movie. It was pretty well received, really well received by audiences. It was well marketed. Maybe Black Adam just isn't a big enough name to make that type of money anymore. And maybe when Captain America came out, there was a lot less superhero fatigue. There was a lot less Hollywood fatigue. It seems like now people are just kind of done with it. Not just with superheroes, just with Hollywood, man. It's just, they just don't make good movies anymore. And back when Captain America first came out, it was a lot more fresh. You know, these types of movies were a lot more fresh. Now it's very repetitive. Now every studio has a superhero movie. And yeah, maybe that's why. Let me know in the comments if you know why Black Adam didn't make money. And let me know in the comments how you feel about Dwayne Johnson trying to spin it into a positive way. I don't really care that much. Like I said, it's a lot better. He's handled it a lot better than a lot of other people would have handled it. Let me know in the comments what you think. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like on the video, all that good stuff. And I hope to see you in the next one.